Welcome again to Doozer Shop. I don't think I've done a video since Christmas, and it's like March already. So, sorry about that. Just thought I'd make a video to let you all know I haven't forgot about making videos. Let me just go handheld and give you an update of what I've been working on in the shop. Alright, workbench. Gorton, I did not forget about the Gorton. I still have to do my gear sprocket fix-up conversion. Yeah, that's still to come. Let's see. Workbench stuff. I did a cylinder head valve job. I shipped that off to the customer. He's quite happy with it. Oh, I did move. I put a vise on the SIP jig bore. I've got my Kurt 688 up there. I got put it on there with some dog clamps. I don't know why I was going to go horizontal or crosswise or longwise on the table, and I just said, yeah, I'll stick it longwise. But anyways, I got my my small boring head that takes 1/2-inch bars. I got the Morse Taper 3 adapter from, I don't know, it was Shars or H&H Industrial Products. Both have pretty good pricing and pretty good quality. Either Shars or H&H Industrial Products. So happy with them guys. Yeah, been loving using the vise on this thing. Oh, this is cool. So that looks like a big long parallel. It really looks like a planer knife, but what it is, it's some kind of a beater bar from a plastic granulizer. Makes granular particles of plastic and grinds them up. And it was really chipped up, and I took it to work and threw it on the big surface grinder, and just put a nice shiny edge, parallel edge on the top. But as you can see, it's down in the T-slot. So the T-slots on this, you know, Swiss-made jig bore are 16 millimeters exactly. And whatever this beater bar or planer knife bar thingy is from was metric, I guess. And it's exactly 16 millimeters. So it kind of fits in there as like a fence. And for squaring up your work, that's kind of what I wanted it for. And the more I looked at it, I'm like, well, you know what? I can cut this thing in half and clean up the edges and have two genuine parallels so that I can still use in the T-slot and square up work pieces. So that's that. Using my tooling, I got my stuff stored down here. Oh, so this is cool. So on the table here, I'm just using my Giddings Lewis table. Not for work, but just to set stuff. So there's my ER40 collet adapter, and I got a shank with a Jacobs taper, and then I got that drill chuck, which I got from Shars, the Precision Albright copy, $55. I was going to get the integral, I got a couple other with integral shank, but I couldn't get one with the 3 Morse taper and the drawbar. So that chuck is superior quality. It is from Shars once again. All their chucks, well, I've only bought in their Precision line of chucks, but I'm super happy. So that chuck and the arbor, when I put it in the boring mill, or the jig bore, run out was 1/2 thou. I had a 3/8 dowel pin chucked up in it. 1/2 thou, folks. That's all the air it was. Just a tick under 1/2 thou. And of course my, with the bluing on the shank, my ER40 holder, I think that was from H&H Industrial Products. That's within a few tenths. That's like 2/10 or 3/10 or something. So that's beautiful. And the collets, my collets, ER40 collets, are from Z Live Center, and these things are just really, really beautiful. I've independently verified the run out, and they're like 2/10 or less on these. Another cool thing I want to show you guys. So in this drawer, you may or may not have seen this drawer open in some of my videos. I've got miscellaneous assortment of 5C Harding collets. So these are kind of fractions with everything missing in between. These are ER collets. I never had a full set. And I hate to say this, a couple years ago I bought a full set and I never opened the box and put them away. So this, I'll even turn the camera and back up. That's a full set of a 16th through 1 1/16 by 64ths. And they're all Harding. I don't know if I paid $500 or I don't remember. But it was from a Collet King on eBay. And I forget the guy's real name. So I got a full set of Harding 5C cataract collets. And then, of course, my mixed set. And the reason I like the collets is you can hold, 5C you can hold really short work pieces. They don't have to go through the collet. And of course, step collets, you know, you can hold like washers and stuff. If I go, yeah, I gotta be careful. So like, that's a step collet, it's bored for like, you can put a little short work piece in there. That's a step collet, that's a deeper step collet. You know, that's a step collet. 5C collets are great for short work. With an ER collet, you need to have a longer piece so it grips even. But 5C, they're just killer for short work. They're awesome. They're just really great. Okay, so that's my collets, and happy about some purchases. I'll show you what else did I get. I threw it on the bottom shelf. So because I'm getting into ER40, on the right side of the screen there are two holders, the square block and the hex block. You can kind of see them there. And then this, I just stuck it on here. That's like the faceplate that goes on the Brown & Sharp number 13 grinder. And then this is an ER40 with a flat back. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to make an adjust true, and it's going to go on the Brown & Sharp 13. Oh, let me travel over to the 13. I feel like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, taking you on the trip, tour of the land of make-believe. Make-believe? Make-believe. All right, the awesome Brown & Sharp 13. There you go. So, the cylindrical grinder, and this is a chuck that I purchased off eBay. I think I paid $1.50 for it. Magnetic chuck. Let me turn it on. The oil pump's running. We turn that on, and then I got the power supply. All right, she's chugging around. So my oil coming out of there. So anyways, this thing is, it says Brown & Sharp on it, part number 7, and it was made in England, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty 99% sure it's an Eclipse made in England chuck, because I got a little one, it was actually in the last shot, made in England, but it's a smaller one. So anyways, I made a chuck key for it, and I don't know if the video is going to show. It's a 10mm round with a flat, like a D-shaped shaft. So that fits the chuck to turn the magnets. It shifts the magnets inside, and you gotta get it up here, and then you. Nope, it does go that way. Yeah, so you turn it. And that is on. You can see it's a tubular piece of stainless. You can even see my tube. And that's off. Okay. Never leave the key in the chucker. Alright. So I just 7/16 stainless piece of shafting. And here's a stainless piece of, I think it's 1-inch tubing or 7/8 tubing. And I just drilled a hole through there, and I got a little couple tig tacks on there. I ran out of argon just at the very last. Yeah, I need to get a new tank and finish welding that. But that's super cool, and my chuck is super cool, magnetic chuck. So you can put anything on there. I've seen guys put actual 3-jaw, little small 3-jaw chucks on there and tap them for perfect alignment center-wise. But that's cool. I like that addition. And let's look behind. Put that down. Let's see. That's for the Harding chucker, or Tsugami chucker, so is that. So this fits the Brown & Sharp 13, and I think that's a South Bend Skinner chuck. And I bought that for like 20 bucks at an auction, and it was never used. It was just dirty. So it cleaned up super nice, and it's pretty tight for what it is. And the jaws are just in great shape. I don't think this was used much. It was rusty. It took a long time to clean it. And this is a buck chuck that came with the grinder. And you can see, if I can lift this, oh my God, I'm gonna lift that, jeez. So this is a faceplate. It's actually for sharpening saw blades. So this is a pulley, and there's a belt that goes on there, and it's threaded. It's got a register on the inside, and then a left-hand thread, something goofy, 7 threads per inch. But that's what a faceplate looks like for the Brown & Sharp 13. You can kind of see, this is the back of the, there's the adapter, and there's a belt that goes around it, a flat belt right in there. So that's how that kind of works. Oh, I'm working on my guard. I want to put a cover on the guard or a scoop or something. I don't know. I found a piece of 2-inch PVC pipe fits in that pretty nicely. These guards were made at Kodak by the staff at Kodak, I believe, fabricated. They're steel, and they may be galvanized, and somebody used copper braze to do the fabrication on them. So one thing, I don't like the guard where the dust collections at the back. The factory Brown & Sharp guards actually have the collection vacuum pipe underneath, so it shoots the sparks down and then it goes into the pipe. So I don't like the configuration of this. I might try it to see how the suction is, or I might make a trough to extend it right close to the edge of the wheel where it shoots the sparks down. I do have this tray. And you know, I've got a mud flap that I got keeping everything nice and hopefully clean. Because this grinder, this is probably the cleanest Brown & Sharp 13 in America. I mean, this thing is like hardly ever been used. I took it completely apart, as you might have seen in my other videos, and cleaned it. So there you go. What else have I been doing? Doing some grinding on the Boyer Schultz 612. It's dirty and whatever. Been working on the big Colchester 17. I've been cleaning the ever-living heck out of it. Just wiping stuff down with lacquer thinner, cleaning inside the gearbox, cleaning all the gear rack teeth. Good shot of that lead screw. That's the lead screw out of it. 1.5-inch diameter lead screw in this baby. It's sitting over on the Hendy tool and gauge maker. But anyways, and of course the Gorton to finish, the power feed, and then the Van Norman 22 LU in the background. So plenty of stuff going on in Doozer shop. I just wanted to give you guys a quick video update. Until next time, Doozer shop.